Hey everybody, guess who's back with a new video? It's been a while, I know, but I'm not talking about hair today. I'm going to be talking about fitness and my new health journey that I have completely fallen in love with. And just a lot of other things have been going on with me. I'm going to be moving soon back to Georgia. I've been home with my family in Virginia for a while, and it's time to move back. So I'm going to be taking you guys on that journey with me and start vlogs, which will be really cool. I've been thinking about it for a while. My family has told me to try it, so I'm going to do it. And I hope it'll be something just really cool just to look back on. So, with that, stay tuned to see what I've been doing for the past few weeks. So I started Weight Watchers back in May 23rd to be exact. My job was offering the opportunity to their employees to go ahead and try this out. It's something that they had for a while, but they stopped it and they brought it back. And I just felt like it was really good timing because I had been working on trying to be healthy for a while, and I was going to the gym and I was working out and I was getting to the groove of that, but my eating was horrible. Like, I couldn't figure out why I was working out so hard and wasn't losing weight until I was like, well, it's probably them late night snacks, and the Chick-fil-A and the eating out and the Bojangles and the Popeyes. So I was like, okay. At first I was a little skeptical and I didn't want to join because I was like, I don't need this. I don't need to be spending my money to try and lose weight. When in actuality, I did. And I ended up with some great results, which I'll talk to you guys about briefly. But it's a 14-week process. You sign up with Weight Watchers, you get their meetings and their e-tools. That's as if you pay for it. My job offered us the meetings and the e-tools at a discounted price, which was really great. And we started. You have your first initial weigh-in. You talk about how it's gonna go, what you are pretty much are in store. The meetings consist of your weigh-ins. You talk about your accomplishments with your peers, and you also get a few handy dandy things to help you on that journey. For instance, we have things called weeklies, which is really cool. This week we talked about embracing your optimism, just being more positive about life instead of saying negative things. We've talked about befriending your body, which is really cool because that's something I had trouble with, before I started losing weight. I was just horrible to myself. Like, I talked bad about myself every single day, and the people around me didn't understand it. But in my eyes, I saw somebody in the mirror that I just wasn't okay with, and I just felt like no one should be okay with it either. So I've gone through that, which is really great. I'm starting to feel more positive about myself than I've felt in years, which is awesome. I love it. You also get this really cool your plan guide, which gives you different recipes. It gives you the points of certain things, 5 meals that you can take to work, or, if you want to make something, how many points it's worth, different recipes, and that helps. It's not one of those diets where they send you meals in the mail and you just eat it. No, you get to make your own meals at home. You get to add whatever you want, whatever you feel like you want to have that day, you can have it. It's just about balancing your point system. And it's based off of your weight, height, whether you're male or female, and I believe that's it. And they give you what your daily points are, and they also measure out your weekly points. So this is what it looks like for week 1. Week 1 was my first weigh-in, and I had 30 daily smart points, and my weekly points were 42. I started out weighing at 196.2, and that's after I had been exercising and all that stuff a couple months beforehand, but I wasn't really losing weight. I was more maintaining and building muscle. So that was that. You also get the e-tools, which I love. Along with the e-tools is where you track your meal for the day. You can see there I have eaten 21 points today. I have 9 left. I have 35 weekly remaining. I started out with 42, but as you lose weight, it decreases. So now I have 35. You can also look at how active you've been. You can track your activity. How I track my activity is you can log it in manually, or if you see there, my Fitbit is also synced with Weight Watchers. I have the Charge HR, which is really great. I'm kind of thinking of upgrading, but that's gonna have to wait because those things are expensive. Yeah, so you track your points in the app. You look at your fitness points in the app. You can also browse different restaurants and see how many points their food is. You can also scan different items. It comes with a barcode scanner and their Connect, which is kind of Facebook for Weight Watchers. And it's really cool because it's something that I've been really into for the past 2 weeks. I just love seeing other people's stories, where they've come, and their before and after pictures are really motivating. I've even posted some pictures before. I probably won't show you guys my before and after until after I'm completely done with my 14 weeks. So you guys can see where I started and where I ended and how, good Weight Watchers treated me. So there's that. The points are really cool though, because you get to see, what you're eating, what you're putting in your body, if something is worth the points or not worth the points. I've stopped adding a whole bunch of sugar to my oatmeal in the morning because it's a point for each teaspoon that you use. So now I use cinnamon sugar, and I only use 1 teaspoon, which only gives me 1 point. It's not super sweet oatmeal, but it works for me. It's something that works for my body in the mornings. And if I don't feel like eating oatmeal, I have an egg and 2 slices of turkey bacon and some fruit on the side. So that's usually what my mornings look like. You're forced to learn to make different foods. Like, I didn't make a lot of the things that I make now. Like, I make homemade pizzas now because having bought store-bought pizza or takeout pizza is worth like 15, 16 points for 1 slice. And I'm like, no, it's not worth it. So I'll make my own pizza at home with flatbread, and it's a whole lot less, and you still have points left over to just, if you want to have a dessert on the side, or if you want to have something else on the side, you can. You're just not restricted to 1 slice of pizza. So basically, my results with Weight Watchers have been, I've lost 21.2 pounds. They are into the point, decimal points. Like this Monday, I gained 0.6, so now I'm at 175. And my goal is to lose 10 more pounds. If I go beyond that, that's great, but right now, that's where I'm at right now. Like, that's where I want to see. That's where what I used to weigh, when I first got into college and when I was in high school. So I was like, if I can get there, that'll be awesome. Like, I felt like I was in really good shape at that time. Even though at that time, body image issues, I thought I was fat. So now I'm trying to get back there, okay? So I do plan on sticking with Weight Watchers even after I hit my goal, because I feel like it just gives me something to stick with. And I feel like I can't fully trust myself yet with being responsible for not responsible for my actions, but having the willpower to say no to certain things. Like, now I can be like, no, I can't have that. It's too many points. No, I can't have that. It's too many points. No, I'm not going to eat that. And without it, it's more like, maybe I could wiggle it in. Maybe I could just have a little bit. No, because that little bit counts. That little bit might be 2-3 points. And ain't nobody got time for that. So yes, I will be sticking with it. And since I am moving, I'm going to have to go to different meetings. And I won't have it through my job anymore, which means I'm going to be paying a nice pretty buck to go to those meetings. And I would just keep the online e-tools, but however, I want to achieve lifetime with Weight Watchers, and to achieve Lifetime, you have to go to the meetings and weigh in weekly. So I'm gonna do that. Lifetime is basically you get to your goal weight, and if you stay within 2 pounds of your goal weight for 6 weeks, you'll be a lifetime member with Weight Watchers forever, and you get your e-tools and everything for free, which is amazing. So that's really cool, and I really look forward to that, because this has really become a cool part of my life. Like, my family and friends get irritated with me because they're like, why don't you just splurge once? You can splurge a little bit, you can have a little this, a little that, you can have a drink. And I'm like, no, I can't. Too many points. I don't have enough points in the day. No thank you. So that's really cool. I kind of been trying to get some of my family on it, eating better a little bit, but they ain't sunning me. So I've been really positive these past few times, which is why I'm also coming back to YouTube, because I wasn't feeling the positivity and the urge to come back to YouTube, because I honestly didn't think I could do it. I didn't think I could make YouTube videos and people would want to watch me and hear my story and what I'm going through, or how stuff like that. And now I'm just like, you know what, people may watch it, people may not, but this is something that I really have taken interest in. So I'm starting with this Weight Watchers video, and then I'm going to continue with fitness and continue with vlogging my life, and I hope you guys stay tuned and watch and subscribe. So it was great being back. It was great talking to you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any other questions about Weight Watchers and what I've been doing, or any questions that I didn't answer, let me know. Comment below. Subscribe. Talk to you guys later. Bye.